Our boy's back. But how did he do? How did he fare? A lot of predictions. I'm not going to spoil nothing, because I think everyone should go into this blind. But I'm just going to say my positives and negatives for this. First, like and subscribe. Thank you. Now, positives. Or negatives. I'll go negatives. I have fewer negatives. Negatives, I think this movie gets very convoluted. I think especially the first hour is all setup. It's very entertaining setup, but I think it's too many things. And they have a spell, as you know, from the trailer. Oh, I did that horrible writing cliche, as you know. From the trailer, this magical spell where Peter's like, I want everybody in the world to forget who I am. Doctor Strange says something very specific about the spell, and they break their own logic within the movie. Because there's something that happens, and I was like, by the end, and I was like, but you said this, and this is not what you define your own rules. You set a rule, and you're not adhering to the rule. But despite that, the rest of the movie I thought was great. It was great. The twist in the movie, not saying what anything is, were amazing. The crowd is a very great crowd-pleasing movie. I love going to an event movie. Man, I love it. Last time I felt like event movies like Star Wars movies. You know? But it felt like an event movie again. I was with a big crowd and people were like, woo! And everyone's having a great reaction to everything. And I love noisy crowds in event movies. I hate them in all other movies. I hate them in horror movies. But, you know, for Marvel movies and Star Wars movies, I like when people get amped up and excited. I had to shush one boy because he kept narrating what was happening. Oh, what is that? But very fun, very exciting movie. Had a lot of great action. Very funny. I actually think the comedy in this movie is better than most Marvel movies. This is some of the best comedy. This might be my favorite comedically of all the Marvel films. This might be the funniest Marvel movie to me. Purposely funny. You know, they have a lot of jokes, and a lot of time Marvel has jokes that just don't land. So I think this one was the one where they set up jokes, they said jokes, and they all worked. Guardians of the Galaxy obviously is good with jokes, but I don't think all of them land. I think this one nailed them. The action is great. The emotional moments are fantastic. And I think it ends with a bang. It ends with a wonderful, very good, very hits home ending. That I was like, wow, you pulled it off. And you think about The Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 3 and things like that. When they have multiple villains in a movie and it feels like it's oversaturated with things and they can't pull it off. This one has way too many people, yet they pull it off. So the difference is not really the people, but just can you pull it off? And I think this movie pulled it off. So now I look back at those movies and I just shake my head at them. It's like, it's not that you had too many people, it's just that you couldn't do it. So overall, I'd give this movie an A-. You know? Give it a 4 out of 5. Yeah. I thought it was really good. First hour I was like, eh. Last hour I was like, great. Great stuff. But overall, best of the trilogy. Very good way to end the year, movie-wise. And I feel like Spider-Man's going back to Sony. I feel like this might be the last MCU Spider-Man. I really do. I really think he's going to be a Sony boy. Sony's going to have their own singular Spider-Man movies now. They want to slam Spider-Man and Venom. But those are my thoughts. What do you think? Comment in the comment section down below. Did you like Spider-Man? I sure as hell did. Boy.